Alright, so we go into the final structure here in the mod. Well, there's 2 more. But let's move on to the how to get the rift portal open. So the void rift frame. This is how you're gonna get the sulk stars. So the sulk stars. Where is it? So you can craft this, the sulk stars. This is how you craft this in order to make this armor set. So what you're going to do, you have to craft this huge structure here. So this structure's been used once, so I'm going to show you. So first things first, you need to find the end portal. In 1.7 there are 3 in your world. I think there's mods that add more, so it won't be as hard, but you have to sacrifice an end portal for this process. And you only need 1 for your whole game. Just 1. You need to sacrifice 1 of them. So I thought it was pretty cool to implement this in this fashion. So also it doesn't matter if there's eyes in them or not. It doesn't, or what their orientation is. If they're to the left or right, doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and fix this structure up. This is by far the most difficult structure to build. You gotta be careful how you build it. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and repair all the gemstones first. So we can click this one here from. Go and repair all these. Yeah, I don't know. I always like the idea of there being only 3 end portals in the whole Minecraft world. I like that. I didn't really care for the 1.9 when they add more than 1, not more than 1, more than like 128. I didn't really appreciate that. I didn't like that very much. It made it less. It made it less rare, you know. It's more of an accomplishment. I remember finding one stronghold back in the day was something. It was a huge thing. That's why I really want to go ahead and do this. Alright, so now I did that. You're going to need a dragon egg for this as well, so you need to kill the ender dragon already. And if you have hardcore ender expansion installed, that's going to be quite the feat. Next, we're going to need to replace these with proper, so you get their aether shards. Where's the aether shards? There it is. Do a little right click. Next, we need to get our clusters. We're going to need our cluster, and we're also going to need some null blocks. Block of null. Block of nothing, I guess. Place these on top. These have to be the regular blocks that we got the building aether, by the way. Then I'm going to place them correspondingly here. Oh. This one. Now we got that. Let's go ahead and add in the building blocks up here. So we get our. So this is a very expensive structure, as you can see, to do. We haven't seen the other part of the structure that we got in here yet. It's very expensive. I'm going to place building blocks in these far corners. And we get the clusters. And for the clusters, grab these. And place the clusters on the top. Doesn't matter if there's air there or not. It doesn't check for those blocks. Okay. Next, we're going to need some salt tentacles. That's number 5. I'm going to place them all on top of these blocks here. Place them all there. Should be 25 in total. Next thing, one of the harder things in this thing is you're gonna need 4 beacons. So you need 4 beacons here. Place all 4 of them right here. Put a beacon here, here, and here. And here's the catch: you have to have diamond blocks for this. It cannot be any other like rare block. It has to be diamonds. So place just a regular beacon like that, so it gets it going. And these salt blocks here have to be here, these salt bricks. These down here don't have to be here though. Also these do. These the no obsidian. There we go. So now all 4 beacons should be lit. Yeah. Next, let's go ahead and add the null words, the final thing. You have to be mature. Hold shift here. If you hold you get the null word, like the item. This is what you're going to do in survival, or hardcore, whatever. You do that. Hold shift. Just like so, go all the way around. Going to require a lot of no obsidian and no words to do this. Alright, so now the hardest part of this by far the hardest part of this is going to be placing down the chiseled variants. Now this is what I like to do. I'll take a screenshot of this, guys. Just take a look. So, as you can see, these variants, they have to be placed in this orientation. So facing east, this is what it looks like. This is going to be a green and blue in the middle here. On this side, which is going to be facing that direction, I think it's north. You have to be, no, that's south. Facing south, you have to have them like so. This direction looks like this. Make sure these have to be no stone bricks, by the way. As well, there's no cutting corners on this. No. Just like so, then you're gonna place your dragon up on top here, right in the center of that, and it's like, bam, there we go. So you're gonna lose all this stuff. You lose your beacons. You're gonna lose all of the plants. All of your stuff's gonna be cracked. You keep your egg though, and all the portal frames will convert into the void rift frames. Now you cannot convert them back, unfortunately, guys. So once you do this, it's over. Make sure you choose your end portal frame you want to sacrifice. Well, here's all the materials you're going to need for this project, by the way. You're going to need a lot of materials. All the different types of chisel. And then what you do, you can finally get this. But it's not over yet. You have to light the portal. That's where those ender brutes come in, and where these hearts at the ends come in a bit more. So, let me show you. Gonna need 12 in total. These are rare drops, but I like to do like wither skulls to drop them. So I'm gonna show you how to light it. So I'll light this one. They don't stack, by the way. So when I do this, it's good. You might think it's supposed to light when I light this less, but it's not going to. You got one more step here you have to do. You need a block of null. There you go. Now a portal activates. So this is like the Britannia portal to go to the Evergreen, whatever the hell that portal is called. What's that? Go to the Elf Dimension or whatever. Britannia. You're gonna like, but instead of throwing items, you're gonna right click them. So this, if you touch this does like void damage, by the way. So don't touch it. It will do a lot of damage to you. So right now there's only one thing you do with it, and you need another star. I should probably treat it as something else at some point, but I probably will. You need to make sure you right click the center block, so your center block here. So right click it, and you'll get your Sulk star. That's just one. So in 4 of these portals will convert back to normal, which means you have this whole process all over again. So it doesn't matter if these are mixed in, it will still go ahead and activate them again. So you have to use 4 times to get the full set. So it's going to be a lot of effort. I showed you to get this earlier. This is basically all the mod has to offer right now. So once you finally do, well, I guess I should show off the final set of the mod, right? Here's the effects: fire resistance, resistance 2, strength, speed. I think it's a bit more earned than other. I think it's well earned. This is going to be very difficult to get to this point, honestly. I think this mod is the more purpose of it is really for the world gen and the exploration. So finally, it looks like I'm going to need to show you how to install the mod properly.